Hello, everyone. This is Daniel. So if you didn't hear me, so hello, everyone. This is Daniel, and I'm going to be talking to you about what it is like to be used and basically influenced by the devil. Now you see your computer here. I'm going to point at your computer. Just look at your computer. Did you find me easily, or did you find other preachers easily? Did you find the Bible easily? Is everything in store in the computer? Is everything that you find on Google or on Facebook or on dating sites? Is everything on the computer? Every single thing? Or is every single thing almost done? I'm gonna be done at 3 o'clock, okay? It's not funny at the paper, okay. Hold on. Okay, hold on, everyone. Jeez. Right on.
I told you that you have to put your room in order before you leave.
I should quiet this one because I'm making a video. You don't want to hear your voice. Like I said, so what about your computer? What about your mobile phone, which is much smaller and still has everything? So you see, your mobile phone, your thing that's about approximately this big or this big, that has all the information on, especially on the iPad, all the videos. All the literal baby shows, kid shows, everything is on the iPad. And the iPad is connected to the television, connected to the computer. Everything is on. It's all there. And you used to have to call the phone and actually look for your Bible and go to the store, and you have to go to places to actually find, how to do things. You had to get cookbooks. You had to get, let's say, a person to know how to cook. You had to be taught just by person and by knowledgeable influence of everything around abroad. God makes people work, obviously, but then since I'm Mr. Opposite, you have to remember that television back then was kind of crude, blasphemous, and all that stuff. It tastes God, but in the end, it rejects God. That's what television is. It's the devil. Then there is video games, entertainment to kill your brain. Then there is case in point. Then there is books you read. Your knowledgeable influences on your mind, because all the stuff that you put in your mind, it has consequences, and it has positive influences on your mind. Like a math book or a teacher book or a math book, that will help your mind. But a video, I believe, will not do that. Case in point, I'm just doing that for you. So what did you used to do in the 1930s and 20s? I wasn't around then, but I know that people were hard workers. They didn't have television, they didn't have internet, they didn't have anything. They only had radio. And radio was for fun time for kids. Radio was, had pirate shows and all that. But basically, back in the 30s, you had radio. But let's say you didn't have any of that. You had to go to operas for music back in the 1870s. And basically, Before this, even in the 1500s, you had churches for entertainment, or you had churches for learning purposes. You didn't have much school, but you were always working. You were always working, and people were even getting entertainment, and they're also listening, kind of in a way to the poor were always listening to humor, but the rich were always listening to education. So everything that's education wise makes you smarter. Let's not do that. And everything that it makes you smarter will help you. But with computers, they make you dumber, I'm afraid, for education purposes. And they make you more violent. The dumber you are, the more violent you are, unfortunately. So, case in point, people here are influenced by the internet. But if they're not as dumb as they would be with education, and they would be actually much happier, and actually also less violent. You see? The more stuck you are with your laptops, the more stuck you are with the situation, and more violent you become when it gets forced out of your hands. Like it's pushing you away. Anyway, from education. So, what was this influence of the internet and all that about? Okay, so internet, it's a microwave. Television, it's a microwave in a sense. What else? YouTube is a complete and utter microwave. Utter microwave. Google, beyond microwave. Instantaneous. Facebook, microwave. Twitter, microwave. Dating sites, microwave. Radio, it's a microwave. What is a campfire? Unfortunately, it's walking to church and walking on a buggy and a horse with a church. Just going to church with a horse and buggy. That's campfire. Another campfire. Washing dishes by hand without soap and with a scrubby thing. That's campfire. Another campfire. Cutting a tree down with an axe and turning into wood with an axe. That's campfire. Another campfire. Making rock with chisel and building a pyramid with it. That's campfire. Walking all the way across the desert, burning your feet, and going to Israel from Egypt. That's campfire. Get the point? This is microwave. What I'm teaching you, instantaneous is microwave. But what Moses did was campfire. Jesus' ministry, campfire. Praying and get the answers. Practically campfire and utterly campfire to some other people. What I had to deal with was campfire to get this close to Jesus and almost always talk to him like he's my personal buddy. Sometimes he talks to me when I need him, but he's always my campfire. He is my fire. Microwaves are electric and filled with thunder. God's fire is a campfire. And it has to be a condition in a way so it can be bigger and big enough to actually cook something. Yes, a campfire has to cook something, doesn't it? And it needs these pitchforks and it needs to get this these tools that you have to hammer down into the ground with a spike. You have to hit it with a hammer and put another animal in the stake and have to condition it just right. That's a campfire. Yes. Campfires are hard, aren't they? But unfortunately, not many realize that the devil is a microwave and Jesus is the campfire. So, if you got this far, then great, because not many will get this far. Because, everything that's on the internet is a microwave. And everything back in the 1800s was a campfire. But what got instantaneous microwavable things in the 1800s was people that had all the answers. Those were people like the Pharisees that had all the answers. Jesus had all the answers. So he had to leave. But, of course, the reason why he left was not because of answers. It was because he would fulfill the promise. Again, Jesus had all the answers, but he didn't want to answer it to everyone. He answered in parables. So he would be the campfire. He would be the campfire of all men that was desperate for his answers. Again, Jesus wants people to go near him, but those that want everything to be done in a microwave and all answers, those people were Pharisee they were attracted to Pharisees because of the fact that they were microwave people. So, a microwave attracts everyone, doesn't it? Easy cooking. Easy cooking a meal. Everything's easy with a microwave. Yeah, unfortunately, Google makes things so much quicker and easier than a microwave that boom, it's there. In YouTube, you can just search it and boom, it's there. You just look at ways to cook things and how to cook them, and there it is, right on YouTube. Automatically on YouTube. And always ready for you to view it, for the whole entire world to see, on YouTube, an utter microwave. But Jesus is waiting. When you pray to him, he hears you, but he's waiting for you to hear him, and you're waiting for his answer, because he wants you to be patient. My videos are campfires through me, because I'm waiting for the answer to tell you that this is what it is to make a video. Again, my campfires are through God, because I'm waiting for God to give me the answers to tell you. Some of you are trying to look for answers, but God is the answer, and I'm the answer through God. I might be the microwave to you, but this is not a microwave. This is indeed hardship. It may not look like it to me. It might not even look like it, in my opinion. But really, waiting for this video to make can be a really stubborn one. But I'm pretty sure that through campfires, through this beautiful night sky, beautiful scene, the scenic seas and all that, the most beautiful way of heaven is through a campfire. What is a microwave? It's inside of a stale house. A house that is made out of luxury. That's all it is. God doesn't make luxury. Only in heaven he makes beauty. Because look at the scenic outdoors in the campfire and in the woods and by the seashore and by many pictures of the seashore and many sunsets and many beautiful, beautiful events that you could have outdoor next to the mountains. All that in caves. Wow. Stay outside. Don't go inside. unless you really can't go outside, if it's snowing or too hot, But really, if it's a nice day outside, stay outside. Wow. Campfires are really awesome, aren't they? And they can really do awesome things to you, spiritually and physically too. So remember, campfires are of God. Microwaves are of the devil, including the computer. So if I were you, if it's nice out, go outside. Go on an adventure. If you don't have an SUV, you can park your car on the side of the woods, climb up a mountain, have a campfire. If it's in California, then don't do that, but still, if the grass is wet, build a campfire. Put a mud patch around it, do all the things of regulation, and then beautiful things will happen. All right, I'll be done now, okay? Bye.